Assistant U.S. Attorney Elliot McClain and John Hudasek said the problem with these poor white boys that work for the government, they're poor, white, they're dumb, they're incompetent, their parents are dumb, and Judge Brooks Smith knows that dumb people do dumb things. When you go to filing 3 forged motions and a forged indictment, and you know that the jury knows that it's a kangaroo court, and they know that they were being biased. The one black lady, she said she didn't even want to be in the jury. She knew it was a scam in Pittsburgh, a racist city that they call from 1790 to 2010. They've been calling Pittsburgh a racist city, and until 2030. Now, John Hudasek said, with the forged indictments coming to 3 forged motions that they're going to file, they're going to be jerking your head back and forth to defraud Dan Marino out of his $500 million holy estate, to defraud Dave Pouzzoulio out of his $100 million holy estate, to defraud Jimbo Colbert out of his $100 million estate, to defraud Jim Sweeney out of his $50 million estate, to defraud Emo Boers out of his $50 million estate from their books and their film, because they told us, the Assistant U.S. Attorney Elliot McClain and John Hudasek, that them white boys do not need no $50 million because they're from the University of Pittsburgh, and the government don't want the University of Pittsburgh elects to be known that they come out of Coach Jackie Sherrill's flock, and they don't want the University of Pittsburgh to have the status that they would have with a $3 billion endowment after the $500 million endowment goes and increases to $1 billion, when the books and the films begin to sell and they begin to promote themselves through the Swarming Blue, the 1977 Pittsburgh defense, number 1 in the country. Hugh Green and Ricky Jackson, Hall of Famer out of San Francisco, where Chris Doman was predestined to go for his last year. And Doman said, "Priest, I'm going to work for Homeland Security and spy on them. They got all these weapons can make you swallow your saliva. The scientists are idiots, and they know if they say something to me, I will split their face wide open. I'll punch them so hard their whole face will crack open. They ain't nothing but some little short punks, and them dummies in the Nassau NSA and the military. Those are punks trying to hurt little black children and trying to stop Dr. K Tournament of Lilies Marching Band World performance. Now they're going to keep shaking your head, but I'm going to Homeland Security. Once they start blowing up those buildings and wanting martial law and start putting flags on the poles of military people trying to promote that they're a military state, that they're a military nation, that they love North America, but they want to defraud Africa, Asia, and Islam and the people of God. Now they want to be the holy nation. They want to trick their people like they did with that December 24th, 25th trick and October 31st. Bill Frelick said, I was born on that dumb day. That ain't nothing but a trick. And all they're going to do is scam black people, canines, and I'm Bill Frelick, and I don't go for that. When the government starts snapping your head, because I see them snapping your head, I know they'll probably kill me with these steroids, but that's okay, because I'll die for the cause of God, Hosea 13:4 in Christ, John 10:30, and the Acts 7:6 of the Holy Spirit. But the government is going to keep forcing our voluntary moves on your head. You stick with the pit boys. Go to your homeland, Africa, and let the African soldiers crush some little punk-ass white boys trying to hurt you, because if they ever say something to you while I'm around you, I'll crack their face open.